Hey guys, and welcome back to the Horror Realm. This wonderful day, just got done with the run. It was really good. But that's not what we're here for. I had a pretty cool experience last night. My girlfriend actually saw Halloween, the sequel to the original, last night, and she loved it. And that got me thinking. She's a Disney Queen enthusiast, and I was like, I wonder what your guys' first movie is that turned you into horror, and why you came to the genre anyhow. It was really cool seeing my girlfriend, who made fun of it chapter 2, who despises horror movies, but actually came to appreciate and like actually the plot, the subplot, and all that in the movie. It's pretty cool. So I want to know what movie actually turned you guys on to horror, and if you ever had this experience where you've seen someone who doesn't like horror go into a film and actually like it. Now, she doesn't have much a history with the franchise. I'm sure all you guys do, but it was pretty cool. She has seen the first one, I believe, and it's been a long time ago. So she's actually going to rewatch that one today, which is kind of cool. She's actually enthused her more into the genre because, you know, everything to her is sunshine, Skittles, and rainbows. To me, I find inspiration in the darkness, which is pretty cool, as a lot of you guys do, can see the beautifully placed aesthetics in darkness and how they can be light and dark. So, but with this film, it's pretty cool that she actually enjoyed it. Sat up the whole night, and she is not a night person. Started kind of late for her. Sat through it. She came to me. I put her to bed. She went to sleep, and she got up and was like, "Oh!" She had all these questions about Halloween and the franchise, and what it mean when Allison had the knife at the end of the movie. Is that how the Halloween It Kills coming out this October? Hopefully, doesn't get pushed back anymore. Is that how he got out? That Allison let her out, and I actually never thought about that, and that was a pretty cool thing to see her actually pick up on that. Was maybe Allison let him out, and she had the knife at the end of the movie. Because how else is he going to get out? Could he go through the walls? No, the gates were iron bars went across. So it actually is a really good theory, and if they run with that, Blumhouse, they decide Danny McBride and Gordon, the director, decide to do that. That's interesting because, you know, the original was the younger son killed in the original from 1978, 1979. They killed the original. The brother kills the daughter, and which is pretty crazy. And obviously, that's John Carpenter's original vision. He was void of emotion. You know, he just sit there staring at a wall. You know, and all that dialogue from all the old movies, which we all love. You know, R.I.P. Dr. Loomis in real life and in the series. They shouldn't bring him back because, you know, we're going to have a character that they haven't announced yet come back, but we don't know what the character's going to be. I'd love to see the deputy. I can't think of his name, but he played in Signs, he played a sheriff in that, which you should have played the sheriff in this movie. But he got stabbed. I'm pretty sure he bleeds out and they run him over. But strange thing happened. I would not be opposed to have a sheriff come back, or the deputy come back, who should have been the sheriff in this movie. But, you know, we know Tommy Jarvis has come back, and a lot of the old cast from the original movie in 1978, 1979, depending on how you look at it, with the release dates and everything like that. But we'll just go to 1978. But it's cool to see how they're going to bring the cast back, and if Allison, you know, evolves into an evil character. That's an interesting line to take. Do you guys think that Allison is actually going to evolve to help Michael? But no one can help Michael because he's just, you know, he's void. He's the shape. He's mostly human, but he seems like he's still attached. He's like an evil psychic. You know, he's still got like a finger in the supernatural world. You know, so, you know, we've always had that. That's how he's so good hiding in the shadows. It's how he's so good at stalking people. He's a human that can be killed, but yet he's so much more in touch with the supernatural side, and maybe he has a little aspect of that because he's just so much void of, maybe that's one thing he does have, because he's so void of emotion and empathy and apathy and all that, that maybe he has more of a supernatural ability, and unfortunately that's evil. Now, is he indestructible? No. Obviously he got his hand blown off with a shotgun. Does he have a shelf life? Yes, he will grow old and die, but maybe he lives like 100, 110. You know, he's really old because he has that supernatural aspect to his character, which he has always had. And John Carpenter, you know, stated a million times, he was void. He was the boogeyman. And matter of fact, it was. You know, that is the boogeyman. So it's going to be interesting to see how they move forward and how It Kills is going to portray Allison. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing Allison's movie and portrayal of her character. You know, and her mom, Judy Greer, did a great job. Loved her in Jurassic World. Have a small role in there. I know she's had a whole historic career and said a lot of films. If you like Judy Greer's portrayal in this, she's got a lot of films you can check her out in as well. So guys, this has been a pretty cool aspect that my girlfriend is not a horror fan at all, but maybe we can turn her into a little bit of one because of the Halloween series. So my question finally in closing, you guys, is what movie got you guys started in horror? I guess it's like a triple part question. Why did you find beauty in horror? And do you hang around the people in horror, or do you try to like lurch out and try to, you know, extend your tentacles to other people who don't like horror and try to bring them in and show them the beauty as well? So that's a three-part question, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Get outside, enjoy the rain if it's raining where you're at, or how it is in your neck of the woods. And as always, guys, stay creepy.